Hey guys, this is Ben from bensrpgpal.com, and we thought it was time for another update for Lava and a Cup of Java. Our apologies for a little bit of a tardy update. We've been working day and night, literally, trying to get ready for the convention. It's just stunning how many little details there are in creating a delve from scratch and then actually running that at a rather large convention. So. But we felt that we were in a good place with our character sheets, and so we thought we would show you kind of our thought process and what ours turned out to look like. So everything that we're creating for the event, we're trying to create as many things as possible from scratch, just to go through the experience and understand what it's like to kind of live being Wizards of the Coast for a day. And the process is it's slow, and there are many rounds of revisions, but the good news is you end up with a great product. We love to make accessories. We call them home brewed accessories, and we've made many things, dice and terrain, and we're working on making kind of a spin-off on some miniatures, and we made t-shirts, and trying to make as many different pieces as we can, just because it's more fun that way. And everything we make we use in our weekly podcast, which you can get download on iTunes and Ben's RPG Pile, and so you can kind of see what it's, after we make it, how do we play with it? Did it work out well? Did it not work out well? And some things have worked really great, and others haven't. We just made some. We're trying to make lava, and using some spray foam, and that didn't turn out well. We might do another YouTube video on that. It's very humorous, but we worked on that for 3 days, a lot, and it didn't work, and we got to scrap it. So those are heartbreakers, but that's another video. So here we go. We'll talk to you about the character sheet. So basically, you have Wizards of the Coast, their character builder, their fantastic character sheet, right? There are a million great things about it. It's got a ton of info on it, and the only problem is it's a lot of pages, right? It can be as many as 4, 5, 6 pages. So for our dungeon delve, we cannot have people taking a lot of time to find info. The delve is 60 minutes. It is fast and furious. We've done many play tests, and if you don't haul ass and know what you're doing and you find your info, you're going to get stuck in that mountain when it goes off, and your group's going to die. So we don't want the materials to be the reason the players didn't succeed. We want to make the materials as streamlined as possible, and thankfully we have some great examples from Wizards. So first example was, this is kind of a typical sheet that they would release on game day, right? This one's pretty marked up. I played in this game day. I had a blast. But it's got all the info there, right? You can see it, and it's easy to read, and it's down and dirty, but it does the job, right? It's double-sided, right? Powers on the back, no problem. Piece of cake. So this is what we were going to start with, and then lo and behold, Wizards released Encounters, which is their new series, which is fantastic, you guys. If you have not played Encounters at your local game store, you're missing out. You should really get in there and play. But they released these character sheets, and they're pretty, but there is way less info. I mean, you're talking, you went from 8.5 by 11 to essentially a big old fancy note card, right? So pretty amazing that you go from this big old sheet right there, right, down to this smaller sheet right there, right, and then you come back over to this even smaller sheet. So we're like, hey, now we're talking. So we decided that we were going to emulate our own character sheet based on this Encounters one, and whoever did this at Wizards, you're a talented group of people. So basically, I'll show you ours here. Bada bing, right? So ours is pretty similar. We went with a smaller photo. We made the skills a little bit more prominent. The equipment's a little bit more prominent. The class features are there. Nice and big, easy to read. Went with a little bit bigger font, that kind of thing. Okay, and then we put our powers on the back. Okay. One thing you'll see too is you'll see the barcode. Right. That's from a company called Sticky Bits. And basically it's a free iPhone or Android app, and once you download that on your phone, you can literally just hold your phone up to a barcode, it scans it in, and then you can go get that file for yourself. So everything we create and build on bensrpgpile.com, we try to make free, right? People have given us so many great things to use in our game. We thought we want to pay back the community for all the great stuff they've let us use, so we need to contribute. And so we're going to make the character sheets available for people to get on their own. You want a quick second level character sheet? Well, you can, you know, if you're at the convention, you can say, hey, that's pretty cool, I want to play that at home. Scan the barcode and you'll be able to download it. Same thing for the Dungeon Delve that we're playing and the map that we're creating. Excuse me. So you'll see some subtle differences between the two here, like so. So just so you can see them side by side. But we just did a big play test last night. We did it twice, and we still have to tweak our own character sheet. So I mean, it just seems like the changes never stop, you guys. You could tweak a D&D game till the end of time. So I know DMs know of what I speak, but yeah. So that's kind of them side by side. We think we're real close. We still have to assign the barcodes to each character. We have to make a few more tweaks. We have to play test it one more time, and then they'll be good to go. Some of the big things that we're working on right now is Gabe's working on the map for the Delve. We're going to have this big map. We're going to make it a larger poster size, and then we're going to mark where everybody died or didn't die. So we're going to have that at the convention. Jason's working on a bunch of the tracking sheets that we're going to use, which we'll make available for download. And then if he's tweaking the character sheets here, Rob and I are working on the Delve story, and we're getting closer on that. And then I'm also building the terrain as much as I can. So lots and lots to do. And we'll provide YouTube videos on all of these things for you, so you can kind of see. Well, you know, we'll talk you through in 10 minutes how we created them and what our thought process was. We just finished T-shirts, which turned out really well, and so, you know, we'll put those on a video and show you how we created those, and we have plans to make more shirts. But we're getting there. I'll give you a really quick sneak peek at the terrain, just so you can quick see. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there's a terrain that we're making for the Delve. And we're playtesting that. We even have to practice taking that all down and reassembling it, right? So there's just all sorts of little things that a person has to do. We've gotten lots of great feedback from people on the Hearst Arts forums and on Twitter, twitter.com/bensrpgpile. Feel free to shoot us a note. We'd love to hear from you and talk D&D with you. We've got 4 big bad characters in the game, and people are giving us ideas on traits that those characters could possess. Oh, you know, one thing I wanted to quickly tell you was we tried to do power cards with the character sheets, so we keep track of who used their dailies and all that stuff, right? What we learned in our playtest last night is it takes too much time. The cards slow the game down, and people read stuff on the card and it doesn't match exactly to the character sheet because these cards have more information. No good. And poor Jason had spent a lot of time getting those cards all cut out and printed and all that stuff, and he goes, it's not working, man. So he decided we should yank those from the game, and we're just going to have the character sheets. And, you know, on a time delve, you're just, you know, everything doesn't have to be perfect. We're certainly not going to be rules lawyers by any stretch of the imagination. So but these are things you learn and you just try to get better at. So there it is, guys. Those are the Ben's RPG Pile Dungeon Delve character sheets for Lava and a Cup of Java. We'll talk to you online, and be sure to follow us every week on our blog, and watch for more YouTube videos. See you guys.